Hey everybody, time to read the comments. Now these are the comments that people posted up on my various videos, and I gotta tell you, I love getting these comments because they're always really a lot of fun to read. So without any further ado, I have the comments right here. So let me read them for you. Now, the first one comes from somebody who posted this up. He calls himself Fart Bart. And he posted this up on my video about Paul Tudor Jones and the Robin Hood Foundation. And Fart Bart says, "Fart, fart, Norman. Wow, 272 views. Keep up the good work from your mother's basement. Signed, Peter Schiff fan." Fart Bart is into gas, apparently, and is blowing a lot of wind himself. But I'd just like to mention, set the record straight, that my mom lives in a high-rise condo, so no basement, sorry. And by the way, if views or viewers were a sign of quality and intelligence or high art, then the Kardashians would have a warehouse full of Emmys. And just in case you weren't aware, they don't. By the way, Fart, sorry you went through all the trouble of signing off saying you were a Peter Schiff fan, because that we already knew. Okay? All right. Next comment comes from Dirtbag80, who posted up on my video, "The U.S. is a debtor nation," said all the quacks who ever lived. And I was mocking Jim Rogers there. So Dirtbag says, "GDP is falling. You are an absolute ass." Well, Dirtbag, and by the way, I love the moniker. It shows you have lots of self-esteem there, boy. Sometimes I can be an idiot and a fool, but an ass? I don't know about that. And by the way, GDP is not in decline. It's actually growing. It's just growing a little bit more slowly recently. GDP was 16.5 trillion in the first quarter. 15.8 trillion last year, 14 trillion 10 years ago, 6.5 trillion in 1980. That's all inflation adjusted, so it is growing. Next comment is from Bosniaki, who wrote, "Norman, I see you have become a socialist." He said that on my video where I said, "It burns me up when I hear politicians say they want to fix Social Security." Well, Boz, here's the thing. I'm really not into labels, okay? If you want to call me a socialist because, the government gives a little stipend to seniors, and actually it's not really a stipend. Don't forget, it's really a retirement account. I mean, seniors paid into that. But if you want to call me a socialist, then fine. Call me a socialist. Call me a freaking communist. I really don't care. I'm about truth. I'm about reality, and I am about outcomes. And by the way, I can't stand dogma, which means stating opinion as if it is fact. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. As always, please keep the comments coming. I really enjoy it. As you can see, I enjoy reading them. And just a little side note for all you Peter Schiff fans out there, it's really not necessary to go out of your way and identify yourself as such, because we already know that from your self-loathing nicknames and monikers, which speak to some really dark self-hatred. But then again, if my idol were Peter Schiff, I'd probably hate myself too. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. See you next time. This is Mike Norman saying bye-bye.